Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Entertainment Brick Show. Today, I want to talk about the recent Superman Legacy character castings that have come out in the past couple days, basically. I'm recording this on a Wednesday, and so far we know of 4 other cast members who will be joining David Cornsweet and Rachel Brosnahan in the Superman Legacy movie, and there are some pretty terrific heroes a part of this list here that I'm very excited to talk about. And we might as well get into it. Obviously, you're probably looking at some sort of graphic on the screen right now regarding some of the characters that will be in the new movie. But we have Isabella Merced will be playing Hawkgirl. I might butcher this name, I apologize, but Edie Gathegi will be playing Mr. Terrific. And then we also have Nathan Fillion. Nathan Fillion is in a lot of James Gunn movies. He will be portraying Green Lantern, but not Hal Jordan. He'll be portraying the Guy Gardner version of Green Lantern. And also very recently, today actually, when I was planning on making this video, Anthony Carrigan has been cast as Metamorpho. So already we have 4 very, I don't want to say deep cut, because they aren't that deep, but they're like, they're not as popular characters, I suppose. Like, I think, more people have heard of Batman than they have heard of Hawkgirl, and more people have heard of Superman than they've heard of Mr. Terrific. So I like that James Gunn seems to be incorporating some more lesser-known superhero characters, and I also hope that he does that alongside with the villains as well, that he maybe casts some actors and actresses to play some very, lesser-known, is probably the best way to describe it, lesser-known villain characters that might be cameos, that might actually have a big part to play in whatever movie he decides to do, in this case it being Superman Legacy. So, I mean, obviously, with some of the recent information about James Gunn kind of just talking about the movie, he did say, or something like that, either he said or some other site said or source said, that Superman will become a superhero in a world where superheroes already exist, which is a great sign, because that obviously means we might have more of a chance to see more and more other superheroes to be a part of, part of this movie, part of the cast of this movie. I mean, again, already we have 4 pretty cool superhero characters that are lesser known to the public that I feel like will get a really good time to shine in this movie, which I hope will do really well for Warner Brothers and DC. I hope people go out to go see this movie. I hope it doesn't flop. The more information I hear about it, the more and more I get so excited with it just, being in production, with it hopefully getting a trailer in the next year or so, and of course when it eventually comes out and I get to finally see it, on the big screen, because I will definitely be going to see this movie, although that's still like 2 years out, but regardless, very, very exciting. I'm hoping that throughout the production of this film that we get to see more and more casting information. I'd love to know who the big villain of this movie is going to be, unless they're going to save that, which I don't think they would, but I want to know, who is in this movie, who are we here to expect. Again, it's already been confirmed that the Superman is growing up or is becoming Superman in a world that the superheroes already exist. So I'm anticipating there's going to be more than just these 4. But then again, if there's only these 4 characters, that being Metamorpho, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, and Green Lantern Guy Gardner, I'm completely content with that. I think that's a great lineup of some, again, like I said, lesser known characters. And of course, alongside with David Cornsweet and Rachel Brosnahan playing Superman and Lois Lane. So far, we have some pretty cool characters, some pretty cool DC characters in what I hope is a very good DC movie. But that kind of brings me out, that's kind of like the cliff notes of what's been going on recently with the Superman Legacy information. And with that being said, I of course want to relate this video over to Lego, of course. With that being that, I am hoping Lego actually kind of follows through and makes some of these figures and as actual minifigures. Obviously, again, we have a great, quick little list of 4 characters that are going to be in the movie, and we have gotten some of these characters in Lego form before. That being Metamorpho, he was in the DC minifigure series. We have gotten Hawkgirl before. I think she appeared in... Oh man, where'd she appear? I think she appeared in the Lego Batman movie set. I think the Justice League Batman movie set she appeared in. And then I don't think we've ever gotten a Guy Gardner Green Lantern. I know he was in the Lego games. I'm actually curious. I don't think there's ever been a Lego Guy Gardner. Let me look it up because you know what's gonna bother me here. No, I'm not. I am not seeing. No, it doesn't look like there's a Lego Guy Gardner as an actual minifigure. Again, he has appeared in the Lego video games, but he is not an actual minifigure in real life. So this is a perfect opportunity. Depending on the size of these heroes' role in the movie, they could just be quick little cameos, but they could also be, maybe a part of the story in some way. Either way, I'd love to see them as Lego minifigures, and I also think this is a good way to maybe branch out and get some more of these, like these characters turned into Lego minifigures. I would love to see a redesign of Hawkgirl, because the Hawkgirl that we did get was a little bit more cartoony, because it was like the Lego Batman movie. It was a little bit more. It was less detailed, which I don't know if that necessarily, is a matter of like the age range of the film. But the minifigure that we gotten for Hawkgirl was a little less detailed, and I feel like this is the Hawkgirl in this movie is gonna have a presumably very different suit compared to the outfit that we got for Hawkgirl in the Lego Batman movie set. So I'd love to get another version of Hawkgirl to go alongside like Hawkman and such. But yeah, regardless, very, very excited to hopefully get a Hawkgirl redesign. We've never gotten a Mr. Terrific Lego minifigure before, and I also don't remember him ever appearing in the Lego games at all before, so I would love to see a minifigure of him. I know James Gunn has, a little while ago, teased about Mr. Terrific potentially being in a movie, in a DC movie, and fortunately, this is that project that he seems to be in, which is very, very exciting. I can't wait to see what he looks like. I'm sure he's going to be looking very similar to the comic version, but I would love to get a minifigure version of this character, Mr. Terrific. Again, Guy Gardner, I would love to see get a minifigure as well. There's a lot of Green Lantern characters already in Lego. We have Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart, Simon Baz, Jessica Cruz, and I think Guy Gardner would be another one of those Green Lantern characters that would fit perfectly as another Lego minifigure to get. And then, of course, we do have Metamorpho, who doesn't necessarily have too different of a design from, movie to movie or show to show or comic to comic. So I don't know if they would just reuse the minifigure that they already have with the Lego DC minifigure series, if they were to include this in this character in a Lego set. But I still wouldn't mind seeing him again. I can't complain. If it's anything but Batman, anything but just Batman and Joker over and over again, I'm pretty content with. So, anyways, just wanted to kind of cover the recent Superman Legacy news. I'm very, very excited for this movie, as you can probably tell, and I hope you all are too, because I'm really anticipating this is going to be a really good one, and I'm really hoping it succeeds. So yeah, just want to kind of cover this news and talk about, reinforce the idea, as I typically do a lot, and probably beat the idea to death here in this case, that Lego really does need to step up and make some Superman Legacy sets. I have faith they will, but then again, there's always that chance that they skip out and don't do anything for the movie, which I just think would be such a missed opportunity, especially with all of these heroes supposedly going to be in the movie, or, with the heroes that we have now, and potentially even more heroes being in the movie, as well as maybe even some villains as well, which I think could be very, very cool to see. So, I'm going to try and maybe keep up with some of the incoming Superman Legacy news, maybe make some more videos on it, kind of related to Lego, depending on whatever we get. Maybe it's castings, maybe it's some locations and stuff like that I feel like could be really cool Lego-related things, Lego sets, Lego characters, Lego minifigures. So, yeah, that's really it for this video. Just kind of want to talk about the updated news for Superman Legacy, and just to reiterate that Lego needs to do stuff, and then I'm also very excited. So, if you enjoyed this video, do the cool YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.